Hello, YouTube, and welcome back to Brewing with Magic. Well, I don't know about you, but I have just not been enjoying grinding to Mythic over and over again using mono red or mono white or the same rogues. I can play them. I've been to Mythic before. I'll be to Mythic again if I want to grind my way there. It's all of us can do it. If you put in the time, every single one of you can make it to Mythic. You just got to put in the reps. But it's not always fun, and I want to have fun. Well, someone in the brew crew recently pointed this deck out to me, and when you first look at it, you think, yeah, this looks fun. Will it do anything? Take it out on the play. It's destroying people. I took it out on the ladder. I don't know about you, but Platinum is really hard to get through. I get to Platinum, and everybody's just sitting in there. You're all kinds of deck, all kinds of different decks. We call it Platinum Hell here over at the Brew Crew. It's not the funnest place to be. Once you're into Diamond, it's actually a lot more enjoyable, and then it's a whole lot of fun in Mythic. But so we're always trying to find decks that are just a really fun deck to play, as well as being able to kind of hold its own there, and that's what this deck is. Now, I didn't create this deck. I don't know who did, because like I said, a member of the Brew Crew pointed this deck out to me. Whoever created this deck, man, I love your brain. And if you or someone you know knows the creator of this deck, leave a message down below, the comment, letting us know who it is so I can make sure they get the credit. And just, I want to follow them. I want to know who's doing this. So in the very, very beginning, I had taken out the two Torbrax's Hope Demises, and I'm still not super hot on them, but, you know, I didn't find any replacement cards that I liked for them, other than maybe replacing or adding more, like another Pirate of Heroes or stuff like that. But ultimately, I just put them back in because I thought they were really just fun. Ultimately, you know, the person who gave me this deck said that they were a really good creature, so I take their, you know, opinion and left it in and ran it, and as you can see, it did amazingly. So let me go over some of the cards, what we're doing, get into that gameplay for you. So we have 4 copies of Arcfiend Vessel. Everything in the deck is a Cleric and then something else. At least all the creatures. So we've got 4 Arcfiends as our 1-drops. Our 2-drops, we've got some Luminarchs, Null Priest of Oblivion, Cleric of Life's Bond. Our 3-drops are Righteous Valkyrie. Really, really amazing card. Torbrax, Hope's Demise. Works well when it works. Veto, Thorn of the Dusk Rose. That will win you games. It's an absolute beast in this deck. We got Skemfar as our 4-drop, as well as Aura. Both are super, super amazing cards that can do all kinds of tricks in this deck. Pirate of Heroes works great because everything is a Cleric. So you can sacrifice anything in this deck and go get another one. You can start getting into crazy things with Pirate of Heroes too. So if you have an Orzhov on the board and you sacrifice one of your other Clerics to go get a bigger Cleric, when you do that, you not only get to get the Cleric from the Pirate, but now you're going to grab another Cleric from the graveyard, bring that onto the field, and all kinds of triggers happen. There's all kinds of disgusting things you can do. You definitely pay attention to the gameplay because you're going to see all those disgusting tricks. Most of them you'll probably figure out on your own. One interaction that I do like to point out to other people is sometimes, just like if you are running Annex in a mono red deck, it is in your best interest to throw an Aura, Skyclave, Hierophant, if that's how you say that, onto the board when you already have one, because it will trigger. I mean, make sure you have something in the graveyard to go get it, but that can sometimes be a really interesting play that you can do, and you can just all out just blow them out of the water with almost full life, sometimes with some Pirate tricks. So make sure you watch the video. Then we have over here Heartless Act. We have 3 of those. 2 Invoke the Divine, really strong card for this deck. Looks a little expensive to just destroy an artifact or enchantment, but you do gain life, and it comes into play. It is very relevant. 1 Cosmos Elixir. I think there should be at least 10 more of this in this deck, but unfortunately it won't work that way. It is an amazing card. I've never had it on the board and felt bad about it. It only does good things. I like that. It doesn't matter if you need to be gaining life or drawing cards. It does it all for you. Great card. 1 of in the deck. And then we have land. 9 plains, 9 swamps, and you know, the 4 pathways. So definitely make sure you don't just like skip to the end or anything to see what I talk about in the summary. Watch the gameplay, because the gameplay, especially with this deck, is going to teach you how the deck runs, and then we'll be able to go from there. So before we get into that gameplay, though, let's go ahead and talk about these free gems we're giving away. We are almost at 100 subscribers. I think we're just creeping up on 90, and as soon as we hit 100 subscribers, we're giving away free 3,400 gems to one of our subscribers at random. So please share the video, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and without further ado, let's go ahead and get into that gameplay. MXZ. Welcome. Opponent goes first. I'm pretty sure that that's the default setting for the game. We'll keep this. We have 3 lands and some 2-drops and an elixir. It doesn't get much better with this deck. I'm not gonna, I mean, we have a 1-drop, but hey, We're not chasing that. Let's throw the planes on there. What does our opponent got for us? We have a Seagate, which means they're probably 60 cards. Sulti or just mono blue. If they throw another blue and pass the turn, we'll throw this out on black. We'll jam out the Cleric. We have the Luminarch Aspirant. We have the Archfiend's Vessel. Let them... If they want to go to town on this, start using counter spells. Omen of the Sea, no counter spell. So unless they just haven't hit a color that they need yet, if they are mono blue, they can bounce this, but that's about all they can do. Let's see if they have a little white or a little black in the deck, what they've got going on. Do we have a secondary color? They scried one at the top, one at the bottom. Oh, here's black and green all in one land, so they are Sulti. Of course they are. Let's throw this out on white. I think I throw the Cleric again. We just don't want to get board wiped. They're going to do that soon. So let's throw the other... No, it's the Archfiend Vessel into Luminarch Aspirant. That's a even and an odd. Now we throw the Pyre. We don't overextend. We swing in with 3. We pass a turn. I mean, we could try to overextend real fast right there, and all that's going to happen is we're going to get just chewed up by them. So I think it's better to throw the Archfiend. We can attack with the Archfiend. We can sack the Archfiend. See, they're going to maybe go for Shadow's Verdict here soon. Okay, we get another land. We'll throw the Swamp out. They could board wipe us at any moment. I'm going card advantage with Cosmos Elixir and swinging in for 4. Let's just take our... Yeah, we gain life. The Cosmos Elixir goes off. We draw a card. And we're just trying to stay in the game with this deck that could just wipe us at any moment. There's the Elder Gargroth. So we throw a land. Okay. What creatures can get around this? We need to get our flyer, which is not a 2-drop. It's a 3-drop, so we would lose this if we attack with that. So I have to throw... Man. I don't think they have the Supreme... But if they do, they just wipe our board. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we have to go like this. We throw this out. That triggers. Okay. Oh, I did it back... Man. No. I didn't do it backwards. Next. Just throw this on here. We attack with this. We want them to kill it. They do not kill it. Okay. Well. If they wipe the board, we lose that and anything else we get. They're at 6 or 7. They're going to wipe the board. That's just what they're going to do. Yeah, we can't do anything. I want to use the Pyre of Heroes, so that's what that big delay is for, is thinking about, like, can I go get something and bring it out? But why kill one of our like, if they Shadow's Verdict right now, they keep the Elder Gargroth. They wipe the board. Okay. If they have another one, they have another one, and we were probably going to lose anyways. So let's go ahead and throw that. Let's go ahead and throw the Null Priest. Let's throw the Luminarch Aspirant. Put the token on itself, just in case they have Heartless Act. Gain 2 life, pass the turn. I mean, if your opponent has multiple board wipes in your creature deck, you have to just go for it. And if they have it, they have it. They get to scry one with the Temple of Mystery. Ah! Stressful is... They cultivate. I think that's a good thing. They still could cultivate and do other stuff, so... Oh, they only have 1 card left in the deck to get. 1 basic left. So they got a blue. I don't know if they needed that per se. Blue. No, they have all their colors, so they don't have the ultimatum. Or... Yep. Gain 3 life. 3/3 creature. They do not want me coming through with the... Okay, no blocks. Every turn creating a 3/3 is going to be problematic if I don't find a flyer soon. I mean, this thing has reach, but our flyers can get big. Heartless Act. Okay. Let's throw that out. We Heartless Act this stupid Gargaroth, hoping that they don't have a counterspell. They will. No, they don't. Okay. Okay. Next. They block this. It dies. So we'll do that. I'll attack. You sit back. 2 attackers. Okay, they go down to 5. I think we sacrifice the Null Priest. Man. View battlefield. If they board wipe us, they board wipe us. If they kill one of our other creatures, the Righteous Valkyrie isn't going to win it. But I think that the Torbrax of Hope's Demise actually is our best bet. So we pass the turn, throwing the Torbrax of Hope's Demise. If they kill that because it's in the air, that's good for us. If they kill one of our other creatures, we can pay life and draw cards because the Clerics in this gets +1 counters. I think that was, yeah. And then next turn, we could, in theory, get rid of the Luminarch Aspirant if we wanted to. Ooh, recovery for the Gargaroth. There's the Gargaroth. Okay, well. Now I wish maybe I got Veto. Okay, so they have Reach. So we can throw this out on black. We have plenty of other land. This will kill this in the attack. We can go get a 4-drop now. Okay. View battlefield. So if I get Skemfar, they do not. Yeah, that's not the play yet. Let's go ahead and throw this on here. Throw that right there and attack with this. So that we have a 7/7 Cleric because we gain life plus the Luminarch Aspirant. They're gonna get a trigger off of their new Elder Gargaroth that they just got back. They have to top deck something amazing because we know that they haven't been getting things that they need. We draw a card. It is a Veto. I think Veto could win the game for us if they don't wipe the board. If they Extinction Event the board, you know, if they exile everything, we are in trouble. We can get around Shadow's Verdict with this. Extinction Event takes down everything. Tapping specific mana is not what you ever want to see. Oh, they're cycling a Triumph. That's why we're searching. Heartless Act. That's fine. We get the trigger off of that. And we will take the Torbrax. Triggers. Got him. All-Star for Sith. Scythe. Hello, opponents. We go first. Hey, that hasn't happened in a while. They're showing an Obosh, so they're Temur turns or something like that. We don't have anything to do till turn 3 other than the Pyre. So, turn 2 we could... I think we keep it. It's not my favorite. It's a little slow. And a... Are you there? Hello? Okay, it looks like they made their choice. Let's go ahead and drop the Swamp and pass. Probably going to throw a tap land on their side. I think they're full of them in their deck. That way it's out of the way. Nope. They throw a Pathway on green into a Sentinel. Okay. We'll throw a Plains and throw the Pyre just to use our manas. So, I think we definitely go Righteous Valkyrie, then Veto, then Torbrax, based on what we have at the moment. So they go with a 1/1 token. They're probably going to throw another land past turn. Or, well, no, that token is now land with the Sentinel, so they'll throw a land and a 2-drop. They don't like our Pyre, so maybe they'll destroy that. No. It is a island. Oh, and they're going to bounce it. Okay, that's fine. We weren't going to be using it anytime soon. It was just out there as, you know, a way to use the mana for the turn. So we'll throw the Righteous Valkyrie, passing the turn back. Now we're going to start throwing things that affect the board and gain life. So we might not see we might not see the trigger of the Righteous Valkyrie getting a whole bunch of life, but maybe we will. We'll see. But we're about to be gaining a bunch of life over and over. And they're going to take life from the veto. So, 3 of them. Lovestruck Beast is probably coming down. I'll see if... Maybe they don't have a land. No, there's the land. It is their Triome. They still can produce 3 land this turn. I don't think they'll be attacking. Llanowar Visionaries to play. Okay, we got an Invoke. Let's throw Swamp. Have 2 of each lands. Then we throw the Veto down. Gain some life. They lose some life. And then we swing in for 2, taking them down to 15 and passing the turn back. They did not block with their Sentinel. Next turn we can go Pyre and Torbrax based on what we have in our hand. They go Fabled, crack the Fabled. And they grab a mountain. Grab a mountain. So they've got colored. Okay, here comes a Lovestruck Beast. They still could produce 2 more mana with the Jaspera and the Lovestruck Beast. Unless they plan on blocking with the Lovestruck. We're probably not attacking with that veto. They throw something into... Oh, they're throwing Obosh into their hand to try to finish us off. So this is odd, odd, and odd. So next turn they could hit us what? If they throw the Obosh... That's 10, 11, 12. Oh, that's 14, 15, 16, and this is 17. So we can still kind of race them this turn. Let's see. How do we do this? I think we definitely throw this. Yep. Triggers. Get some triggers. They lose some life. We throw the Pyre back out. This is lifelink. No, this won't have lifelink. Just attack for 2 in the air. So at this point, we're racing. Yep, there's the Obosh. Okay, well, they didn't attack with enough. No blocks. They can block us in the air eventually with the reach. So that's going to be a problem. Heartless Act obviously goes to the Obosh, not the Sentinel, I think. They are going to foretell a card. It's a land for us. So we'll throw this out on black because it gives us an even spread. Legendary Creature Horror. So this would gain us 4 life. They can only block with this on the ground. We attack with both of these. I'm trying to see if there's a way to get more damage dealt to our opponent this turn. So let's sacrifice. No. Cancel. Skemfar costs 1 more than what we can do. Let's attack with these 2. Okay. Now... we get rid of Torbrax. This is scary. So if we get the Orzhov, then we block a creature, we get a creature back. It'll be a 2-drop. We don't have any 2-drops in our graveyard to get back with the veto. If we get the Skemfar this turn, we gain life, because then they also lose life, and then we win. Oh, I knew I had it. I just had to find it. Woo! Were you all yelling at the screen? What we got? Steven. How you doing, Steven? Opponent goes first. We have 2 lands, Pathway into Plains, Cleric, Luminarch Aspirant, Arcfiend, Pyre, and a Righteous Valkyrie. There's not a chance in the world we are mulliganing that hand. They go Island. They go Speaker. They go Pass. So we'll throw this out on black. Whoa. Arcfiend Vessel, pass it back. We might be able to keep up with them. We'll see. They're going to go Luminarch Aspirant. We'll go Luminarch Aspirant. Okay. Yep. Luminarch. No blocks. Fine. Luminarch. We're going in a circle here. Next turn, Righteous Valkyrie, of course. Cleric of Lifegain is amazing, but... Oh, that's a Loris that can't do anything. Does gain a bunch of life. No blocks. Okay. Is that an enchantment? I can't remember. I thought it was a legendary enchantment creature. So we'll throw another white land out. We'll throw our Valkyrie. So this will be a 3/5, and then that'll be a 5/4. So we won't kill that. If we put it on here, we could kill one of theirs. They'll block with the speaker, and then bring it back next turn with that. So let's just put this on there. No attacks, and we'll hold up, and we have the air under control. We have Cleric's Life's Bond, plus the Pyre. So we can try to do some tricky stuff here soon. I think maybe we're going to be sacrificing some creatures with this Pyre soon. This, and doing, yeah. Ooh, a Torbax. Okay, so we'll throw this out on white. Let's throw out the Cleric this turn, and the Pyre, and then we'll start doing Pyre shenanigans. Let's put counters on the Righteous Valkyrie, attack with the Righteous Valkyrie, pass a turn, and now we have a whole bunch of shenanigans we can be doing next turn. The Pyre opens stuff up. Righteous Valkyrie comes... Okay, Righteous for a Righteous, eh? Okay. They're going to put their counter on that, and we're just going to go back and forth now. So, let's put this out. Okay, I think I go get another Righteous Valkyrie or the Luminarch Aspirant. Unfortunately, I think... Wait, let's see. Let's throw you out first. I still have 2 mana to do the Pyre. So we'll throw out the Torbrax. Okay? That triggers all over the place. If I sacrifice this, I can get a 2-drop. It'll be a Cleric of Life's Bond. I'll gain 2 life when it comes into play from the Righteous Valkyrie. Plus, it'll gain life from that. That'll put me at 20. Does it put me at the right amount? That's the thing. I want to be higher. So, I need 4 more health. What do I sacrifice? Man. This just came out? No, that didn't just come out. This is... I don't like it, but we're gonna ditch this Luminarch Aspirant. That's the hardest thing I've ever done. But it all paid off. Let's swing in with those beasts. Whew. Good game. This is how we do it. Okay, and that is a wrap for Orzhov Cleric Tribal, ladies and gentlemen. And as you saw, it goes off really hard. I strongly suggest you play this deck. It is an absolute blast, whether you're just trying to have fun or you want to just try to grind out some, some ranks on the ladder. So go out there, take this deck, and definitely have a blast with it. There's not even a whole lot that I would change. I would definitely like a 4th Heartless Act in the deck. I could use... Definitely see using a 2nd Cosmos Elixir in the deck. What do you take out? Like I said, the deck runs so strong how it is now. The only card that just slightly underperforms for me in most situations, like I said, is going to be the Torbrax of Hope's Demise. It does get stomped immediately when it comes out if you don't have, a way to put a counter on it in response. I don't know, like you play this and then they go to stomp it and you... I was going to say, use the Pyre to sacrifice and puts a token on, but this is a sorcery, so you can't even do that. I'm just not super hot on this card. Definitely try it the way it is first, but if I was going to do any changes, it would be probably, to go back to how I was playtesting in the beginning without these in the deck. I just didn't find the cards I really liked. Replacing it, I was trying to put in different Clerics, and maybe that is still the right decision, but I'm going to take it out next with a 4th Heartless Act and a 2nd Cosmos Elixir, because those 2 cards just are really strong, and I really could have used Heartless Act a few times. when I had a Torbrax in my hand instead. So those are the changes I'm going to take when we go back out. So before we wrap this up, I do want to remind you, as I said in the beginning, we are almost to that 100 subscriber landmark, and when we hit it, we're giving away 3,400 gems to one of you lucky subscribers for free at random. So please like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, share it with someone that you think would love this kind of content, and leave us a comment. We want to hear from you. We want to know what you're doing. Let me know how you please leave me comments about this deck. This is an interesting deck. We're almost to Strixhaven. We're less than 2 weeks away from a new set, and here comes something I haven't even seen before, and it's super strong. So leave me a comment talking about it, and let's have fun as a community with this. So thank you very much, and as always, until next time, have a blast in the arena.